Hello, today we're looking at MX Linux 19 Beta 1 and this is the first glimpse we get of MX Linux based on Debian Buster, Linux kernel 4.19, and for me this might be the distro release so far of 2019. Yes, it's just a beta, and yes, everything is not perfect yet, but it looks so good. And earlier this year, MX Linux went on DistroWatch, and I know you can't say a lot because of that, because yes, just because you don't really know what, but DistroWatch MX Linux went to number 1 on DistroWatch this year, and I was thinking, why? And this release points to me why, to be honest with you. If I will come back to the settings now. Let's go. I love this theme by default, and for me, as if they made so many effects in their graphics, but still keeping it light, but still keeping it to MX Core, MX Linux to the core. The great welcoming app is still here. We will have a look at it now. MX Tools. But there is so many good things about the system, and I would like to, first of all, I love the wallpaper. I know they're gonna change it, and most probably change with every release. RC1, I will not look at all of them, but I guess I will look at the RC again and the stable, but yeah, but we are looking at it now, and for me, that is beautiful. And like the terminal, oh my goodness, isn't it beautiful? It's just like, I love the colors, I love this see-through, I love the theme. And every time when you open up an application, for example, find files, you will always open it up in the center, and for me I can't remember if it did it in the past, but it just looks so good in this release, and for me, I want to use this. It's a modern desktop. I don't know why the things doesn't want to work so well now. Maybe it's because MX Tools is open. Let's see if it's gonna work better now. And let's close this, because earlier today it's still beta. So no, it's still beta, and that is why some of the things doesn't work as it's supposed to. But I'm sure they will fix it, because I got something really nice, really powerful. At the time I thought MX Linux is just for for all the systems. This is a modern system, a light modern system. Don't double click, just click once, Johan. And as you can see, it's Fino 1.8.9, and it's a modern system based on Debian, and I think it might be the best Debian Buster release currently. It might be the best distro currently, and I can absolutely see me switching to it. And now I want to go, there's a few things, like when I did my other video on my other channel where I ran through everything, press on every button, the menu was very slow to respond. Here some of the desktop icons didn't want to work correctly, so there is a few bugs still, but it's beta, and I'm sure they will clear it up. And now I want to go into the few of the things which we already know of MX Linux, but it's so amazing. Like, you can create a snapshot, you can make a live USB maker of your current system as it is. There's some powerful stuff inside here. You can manage Conky. You've got the package installer, Synaptic, I believe. Every time there's a small bug somewhere here, which I don't really get. So there's sometimes a bug, but it's a beta. They got Synaptic as the software manager. And there's some nice features here which you don't see in other systems, like an iDevice mounter. No, I don't have an iPhone or an iPad or any iThings, but it's nice because I know people struggle with it. You can install Windows wireless drivers. If your Wi-Fi card is not supported, you can use this to install Windows drivers. I don't know why the things doesn't want to open it up. In the previous one it opened up, there was a few other bugs. Here, these bugs. But you get the idea. It's a built-in ad blocker. There's some amazing tools here, which is to our ability, and it is beautiful for me. So I just want to try to open it up again quickly. Let me log out and log in again, and then we will just see if it will work then. So there is a few bugs. I'm not saying it's perfect. You can see it's not perfect, but man, it looks good, and man, it got potential to be one of the store of the year. And I'm amazed that I'm saying it myself, but it's really, really good. And so some of the things work, some of them doesn't work. You can have a very nice dark theme, and I'm gonna use a dark Papyrus icons. When it's responsive, and if you just open up HTOP again, you will see it uses about 500 megabytes of RAM, and that's amazing. So it looks beautiful, it's fast, it's XFCE, it is still based on Debian Buster, so it will not be, or I'm pretty sure it's not XFCE 4.14, but it looks and feels so good. And yeah, I think they are, this release is something to look forward to. If you're an Emacs user already, good things is coming. And if you are a Linux user, or if you're thinking of switching to Linux, this is one to check out. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you later. Goodbye.